How would $12,500 affect your life right now? Dental work I've been putting off for 8 years. Had two cracked and broken teeth from an accident that I just can't afford to fix. Seeing as I got laid off yesterday, it would be pretty big. I could help my mom. We've been struggling a bit, but if I got that money and gave it to her, she'd be much less stressed. Pay off my school debt. Debt paid off, and the rest into savings. Not life changing, but helpful. Seriously? Even $2,000 would give me a hell of a lot of peace of mind. $12,500 would be borderline life changing. All of the afford my meds in this thread is heartbreaking. I'd use it to buy these people's meds. It would be life changing, but also not at the same time. I would be able to live more comfortably and go grocery shopping without penny pinching to an extreme degree. Rent wouldn't be a constant concern, and I would be able to be more selective for my job choice rather than taking the first offer that comes my way. However, I would still have student debt, so I wouldn't be totally in the clear. Fix my teeth/mouth, finally be able to eat, smile, be healthy. Probably lose it all trying to settle a score with a hedge fund. Pay off my 6k debt, treat myself to a TV and rest, send to my mother to make her life easier. Wouldn't need to worry at the possibility of becoming homeless soon. Could also afford to get my driver's license, $3,000 sign on average where I live, and this would increase my chances of finding a job so I can keep paying further bills, rent, etc. Plus I could afford having my teeth done now rather than later when they've gotten even worse, so I'd need to pay even more then. Rest would go to my mom, since she might face temporary unemployment due to the pandemic. Pay off debt accumulated from supporting my alcoholic husband, thankfully semi-separated now, for my MH, and get me back on track. He's been laid off and in recovery for 2+ years now, but still gets on me for losing my breadwinner job plus benefits due to my medical disability. Learning my lessons on sunken cost fallacy. Just want to put money into savings and not into interest payments. These answers brought to you by the concept perspective. It would change everything. I'd be able to know I can afford my medication for a while, food, housing, etc. Paying off one of my student loans would be so helpful. Why you offering? That would change my life a lot. I could replace a lot of my stuff that got burned, pay off debts, get the outside stray cats spayed so that I stop finding dead kittens around, which is pretty fucking demoralizing, and I could probably buy some decent groceries as well. It'd be gone really fast, but it would make such a massive difference to me. It would allow us the security to take time off work and focus on our son, who went through brain surgery almost a year ago now for his epilepsy, who has lost most of his communication abilities. He should be in school, but our school board is full remote and healthcare services for these sorts of things are almost non-existent right now, so we are both working full-time, trying to be speech/language therapists, teachers, parents, to him and our 3 other children. I would get that psychological evaluation my therapist wants me to get. Also, I'd get my teeth fixed. I'd finally be able to fix my teeth and eat like a normal person. I'd be able to have my dog's ACL repaired. It would fix all of my problems. I'd be able to take my cat to the vet, catch up on my rent, catch up on bills, and I'd be able to afford my medicine for the next couple months. It would literally change my life. I'd probably take it, spend it on therapy sessions for my mental health, maybe fix my laptop, which fell apart, and the manufacturer says it's my fault when the hinge was never attached in the first place, and save the rest for a rainy day. I could pay off my debts and move out of my current house where my roommate/high school friends are draining my resources by being deadbeats. It would mean I can eat for the rest of this pandemic. It would mean I can start my business with my sibling. It would mean not worrying about rent for a while. It would be a miracle. It would pay off my wife's dental work and help us not have to pull money out of savings to pay for her mother's negligence. Dude, I'm 14. My bedroom would be fucking lit. be able to buy a bed, pay off student loans, and get some certifications to get my ass out of retail. Really would be happy with 2k to do the first or third, to be honest. $12,500 would be enough for the down payment of a small house and the fees to break the lease with our landlord, who is intentionally raising rent high enough on the low income housing that the longer we stay here, the poorer we get, and if we get better paying jobs, we lose our apartment because income caps. I wouldn't have to decide between buying food, the medication that keeps me alive and functional, and paying rent, because a mortgage, and internet, utilities, etc. For any house $250,000 or less is hundreds of dollars cheaper than what I'm paying in rent right now. I've seriously thought about killing myself more times in the past year than have in almost a decade, because it'd be cheaper overall to just die than keep living here. Shouldn't have clicked on this post. It hurts to think about this. Haha. Honestly, not much. It'd just go towards my loans. I'd need a lot more than $12,500 to fix this bullshit. I would cry with happiness. Oh hey, all those medical tests I need. I've been hoping to get a sleep MRI, a sleep study, and attend EEG in hospital. I can't get them right now. BC, even with insurance, the copay is ridiculous. Wouldn't change anything. I'd just add it to my investment funds. I can't remember how much she pays a month, but I would buy my coworkers insulin until the funds ran out. Half a paycheck go towards it each month. She's struggling. Pay off the little bit of debt I have and then save would be extremely helpful. Would pay off a credit card, maybe one student loan, and the rest would disappear into another student loan. Help finally move out of the apartment we've been living in for 13 years. It's falling apart. When it rains, water flows in all the way to the front door. The kitchen light doesn't work. Only one quarter stovetops work. Completely taken over by cockroaches. Only 2 rooms with 5, sometimes 6 people living in it. Grandma visits from another country. Bathroom handle falls off. Tub leaks. And drunk creepy neighbors, plus horrible neighborhood where there are prostitutes, murders and drug dealers. We've tried moving countless of times, but we never have enough money. We told maintenance hundreds upon thousands of times, but they never cared about anything. It's been a year, and they still haven't fixed the stove or anything since our last complaint. It's a nightmare to live here. I practically grew up here. Don't want my siblings to do the same. Fix my car up, put some money into my teeth, then TBH whatever, improved my mental health. 1/3 would go to debt, 1/3 would go to investments, 1/3 goes to fun.